let's get out of here. Another 2 hours of my life. Something a little bit, it's sunny now, look. 2 hours. Something a little bit different. I've got 2 20s on. So once I've emptied the first one, I've got to go somewhere and get them spun so they can empty the second one. So now I'm heading for the red line. That's it, you park there, my son. Some beeping because I've got to take my seatbelt off. Journey is complete. It is indeed.
You arrive at your destination at 16:54.
Creaking and clanking.
After 500 feet, turn left, Western Avenue.
So 2 jobs tomorrow. It's getting warm. That's better. Turn my window up.
At the end of the road, turn left. Turn left, Western Avenue.
Here we go. Clanks. We've got 2 boxes, not particularly heavy. One's about 8 tonne, one's about 5. So I'll call it 9 and 6, just to be on the safe side. So 15 tonne, pretty light.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit, First Avenue.
Don't need to go and get fuel. All that blue.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit.
No idea what that is in there now. Got a load of boxes going in there, but no idea what they are. They all look old and knackered, to be honest. Right, let's get on up to the red line and call it a day.
Exit A35, Redbridge Road.
So we don't have to leave until 5 tomorrow morning. From the red line, so we've only got half hour to go, but allow an hour.
Go left on the roundabout and take the 1st exit.
And as soon as I get up there, I'll park up. I'm going to have something to eat. I'm bloody starving. Don't know what I fancy. Mixed grill. Never had one of their mixed grills, I don't think. Or have I? And it was just manky sausage and bacon. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Fancy some chips. What are they doing? What's that little silver car doing all over the place? Whoa! I'm glad they're going to be out of my way. The light's going to change here. Yeah. Only to be met with another satellites. So one box on, two boxes, one box off, two boxes on.
Keep left.
Really? Cock. There wasn't really room for him to do that. He made it.
After a quarter of a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
So you pull out in front of me whilst on your phone, mate. You do that.
And take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Take the exit, M271.
Ladies and gentlemen, around the first few corners so you know how the land lies. No odd sounds, clunks, bangs, twitches. Basically going back to where I was this morning. And I'll probably be on about 1, 2.5. Just over 9 hours, 9 hours 15, something like that, driving. Had an easy day yesterday and I've still had a relatively easy day today, really.
third
will.
exit. Take the exit, M27, then take the motorway.
So I wonder what they were doing here this morning. Because this was shut when I come up here earlier. I certainly wasn't patching the road up. To Leicester, north of Leicester, and then Coventry. But in between those two, I've got to get the boxes spun. But I don't know where I'm going to be going to do that. So I'll find that out in a minute or two. Make a phone call and find out.
1.2 miles, take the exit 4, M27 towards Manchester.
Where I'm going to be going? I am so hungry. I've eaten rubbish today. And rubbish. At least the sun's shining. Is that Billy Boy? No. But at least I'm getting up the road. And I haven't got to get up about 4:30 tomorrow morning.
After half a mile, take the exit 4, M27 towards Manchester. Then take the motorway.
Which is a bit of a lane, really. So, yeah. First tip is at 6.
Take the exit 4, then take the motorway.
Yeah, job's a good one. I don't mind having like these. I don't know if I'd want to be doing splitter work all the time, but I don't mind having two on. You just sort of, you're mooching about. See, if I didn't run out, if I stayed in the yard, I'd be 4 hours down already. And then I've got to get two tips and a spin in just under 10 hours. That could prove disastrous. So I could end up being run out of time. Hence the reason I'm going up now. Plus the fact I don't really want to start at sort of 1:30 in the morning. So that's the reason I'm heading up the road. And in a bit of sunshine. Should be nice. Get the last of the leaves as we go up. So, nothing to see here. I'll speak to you all later. It's that roundabout, you never know. You never know.
Take the exit A34 Winchester bypass.
There's a van behind me that got caught. Yeah. Did make an attempt to get into the correct lane though. Left it late.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
Right. It's the van.
After half a mile, keep left.
Well, considering it was howling this morning with rain and wind, and it's turned out alright, isn't
Keep
it?
left.
Not too bad at all. I think it's supposed to be manky again tomorrow. Perhaps it's sort of up until about lunchtime and then brightens up a bit.
A34 towards Newbury for 28 miles.
So nothing exciting really today, just up and down the A34. Might be a bit more, a bit better tomorrow because we've got a couple of places to go. Haven't been to either of them. So I think we were playing bin or no bin yesterday. And for Tuesday, I'd been there. So if you guessed that I'd been there, you were correct. I was there. Been to the place before. Tomorrow, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? I've told you where I'm going, but I haven't told you whether I've been there or not been there. Okay, bets on. Bets on. I'll let you know tomorrow. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Time now 14:39. Bit of a view as we go over the hill. Sun's gone in a bit. Nice while it lasted. We did have a bit of a looming disaster, but I think it's been averted. I did start to get a bit all. I might have overcooked it. The way things stand at the moment, I'll be getting in on 9 hours and 5 minutes. So I'll be getting into a 10-hour day, drive time, which I don't have a problem with. Don't do it very often, so you know, it's what was needed to get me to the red light. Don't have a problem with that. The problem that I was encountering about half an hour ago was there was an accident on the road and it was telling me I was going to be delayed by over half an hour. Now that half an hour could have easily gone to an hour, which would have put me over a 10, no wiggle room. You could say, oh yeah, but you could stop at Cheveley. No, Cheveley, well I've gone past Cheveley and Sherwood Valley I'm not supposed to be parking because it's a crime hotspot, so I could have it was like, you know, so I was caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. But the accident appears to have cleared itself and it's down to, it did go up to about 33 minutes I think delay, and it's down to 2 minutes at the moment, so that's doable. So I should be there just over into a 10. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that because it gets me to where I want to be, makes my day the next day, Wednesday, a lot easier. So yeah, winner winner chicken dinner. So it's really the only problem now I've got is deciding what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Dinner. I'm debating. I had a curry last time I was in there. It's alright, but it's not brilliant. Do I go for the mixed grill? Don't know. Do I just go for the steak and chips? Don't know. Gammon? Or a burger? You know, they do things like spaghetti bolognese and all that sort of stuff, but it ain't going to be as good as mine. Sorry. I do a pretty mean spaghetti bolognese. It ain't going to hit the spot, is it? That's the trouble when you enjoy like I do. I'm not an exceptional chef, exceptional cook, but I'm not bad, you know. I can make some pretty tasty things. So sometimes I go places that go. The kid in the gorgeous Kira goes, well, oh yeah, always expecting that. Yeah. I don't tend to go for, you know, I spaghetti bolognese and I can be disappointed. Yeah. That's the trouble. I'll tell you what I had last night though, which was really nice, if you want to have them. I normally take a couple of frozen meals out of the freezer. Whenever we go, we always go visit the cheapy counter when we're in Tesco's, and normally there's a couple of things in there. Sometimes there's nothing, sometimes there's 2 or 3 things we take and just shove them in the freezer because I use them for work then. And then we always have, when I cook, I always cook for about 20, even though there's only 2 of us. So that ends up going in the freezer, but we never label it, so it's always a surprise as to what it is. So I normally take 1 surprise and 1 ready meal, frozen, for the week. And then I normally have like a plate of leftovers from the weekend. So this week I had some curry left over. And then I eat out once or maybe twice, depending on what days or whatever tin stuff I've got in the truck at the time. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I know. So in the cheapy counter was a Tesco's finished beef stroganoff. No, I've got no idea. I paid a couple of quid for it because it was like the day was out of date that day or something. Take it home, stick it in the freezer, take it out, job done, job's a good. I ain't gonna get it. There's nothing wrong with it. Sell by dates are a load of bloody rubbish. Unless it's got mould growing on it, it's fine to eat. Do you know what I mean? It's just I don't understand this fuss about it's over, it's sell by date. Sell by date or use by date even. You smell alright? Yeah. Does it look alright? Yeah. It's alright then. I don't get this where people throw stuff away, and that's the trouble with society today. We're a throwaway society. Just get some water. No, don't. There's nothing wrong with it. Eat it. Unless it's gone slimy and whiffs a bit, it's then by all means. But you should never get to that stage in the first place because you shouldn't buy more food than you can actually consume. So yeah, Tesco's finished. I think I've told the story about finished, haven't I? I must have. I'm sure I have. But new subscribers. Used to have a friend. I say used to because she sadly passed away. She had cancer. And a Julie. She was I think it would be fair to say that she was a simple soul. But heart of gold, and she was a good laugh. We had a lot of good times. She was a really good girl, and she came out with some classics in her time. But one I can't possibly say. But anyway, well, we all stood around in the pub talking like you do. We were talking about, ended up talking about sausages. Don't ask me how we got on talking about sausages, but random conversation, started talking about sausages. Julie pipes up. I like those finished ones. Those the ones we do, the finished ones, the apple and herbs, whatever flavour it was, pork and apple, whatever it was. We're like, finished? What are you talking about? Finished range. Oh, finished? She's like, the ones I do in the shop, She worked in Tesco's. It was finest. Finest, Jew, finest. Oh, I thought it was finished. That was just one of many classics that she came out with. There is another classic, but I'll tell it one day. I will tell it one day. Because that is an absolute corker. But I don't... we go in here. Flash me back in. Oh, bumps. So, time 16:05 we're going to due in now. Should take me over a 13 as well. Not too bothered about that. Yeah, one day I will. She's the same girl that we all went for a meal. There's a pub near Shaftesbury called the Foresters down in Donhead, and it used to. I don't know whether it does. I haven't been in there for years now, but it used to do really nice food. So we all decided. There must have been about 8, 9, 10 of us. All decided to go out for a meal. Might have been somebody's birthday. I can't remember. So anyway, we were all there, we had a few pints and sat down, and we were ordering starters, and They had a really nice menu as well. The food there was exceptional. So anyway, we all sat around the table, big table, and the pub is packed. It's full of people all dining because it's a foodie type pub, you know. So anyway, the waiter comes over and he's like joking about a bit, you know, everyone's in high spirits. And he comes to Judy, takes the orders, and comes round to Judy and goes, Julie, what would you like then? And she goes, this breaded whitebait, is it battered? I kid you not. Is this breaded whitebait, is it battered? It's breaded Jew. Her husband at the time, they got divorced. But they were married at the time, and he just disappeared under the table, which he used to do quite regularly because he used to get quite embarrassed with some of the stuff that she come out of, and rightly so, if he only knew the whole truth about one of the things that came out was. With no prompting, I may add as well. I'm going to have to tell the story. And she's also the same girl. And there's a little bit of a backstory to this. You get talking in the pub, don't you? And we were talking about the Meatball Rally and how good it was, and it seemed like a really good idea. And we looked into it. And the European one, it was hugely expensive. It was like 8, 9, 10 grand per individual. Plus you got to have a car to enter. And it was like, whoa, that's serious bucks. That's mental money. So we got talking, and over a few pints we decided that we could do our own and call it the Meatball Rally. So we did. Organised it, sorted it all out. It did get a bit hectic. We had, I think there was about 12 cars, teams of either, bare minimum of 2 people in a team, and 4 or 5 in some of the teams. There we go. Have a delay. And back up to 12 minutes. This isn't in the plan. This is not in the plan. Not in the plan. Not in the plan at all. So anyway, yeah. So we had about 12 cars, dozen cars, and we set off from the Crown in Shaftesbury, and I did a convoluted route to get us out all the way down to Swansea. So we had a night out in Swansea and spent mental in Swansea, and then the next day went all the way, but on the Sunday we came all the way back and finished up in the Crown. And Friday night in the Crown, that was the day before we left. There was a big party. They had a band on. So all the teams arrived, all the cars, everyone's in fancy dress. It was just, I got some photographs somewhere. It was just brilliant fun, and it was just a laugh all the way through. Just tears rolling down our faces, and it was such fun. It was really good fun. And of course, we had to go across the old Severn Bridge, and this is where they convinced Majuli that she needed a passport. The only way that she could get across into Wales was that if she got in the boot of this Renault Clio that she was in. She was dressed as a nun, by the way. Was that if she got in the boot and she was in the boot and I've said his name. And he decided to get her out of the boot. That was enough. He couldn't handle it any longer. BMW 440 Alpina. Don't see many Alpina BMWs. Yeah, no, I can't tell you the other story. I've dined out on that story so many times. It's just... Yeah, bless her heart, she died. She died of cancer. She was a lovely girl as well. She was a really good laugh. Bit dippy, but lovely. Do you know what I mean? Just. She was a nice lady. Such a shame. It's always the good ones that go, innit? You know. Yeah, sad time. Sad. Really sad. At least we're moving. It's back down to 7 minutes, so we're doing okay. So it's telling me it's 16:06. It's now just an hour 10 minutes roughly, which will be 9 hours 15. 9 hours 15. Ooh. Well, as long as this keeps on going like this, we'll be alright. Because I can't see what the problem is. There's fire engines and ambulances down there. Over the other side of the road there on my left. You see that? You see that on the right coming up? It was Actros Wrecker with army plates on it. I don't think I've ever seen a Mercedes Wrecker before. Keep an eye on this time. Oh, see that bloke in the Volvo? Go! Knobber! Just caused absolute chaos then. Minnie was trying to let him to go out and he wouldn't go. Because he's a complete and total cock. Which then meant the bloke behind him, I couldn't have hit the brakes any harder. Couldn't get out. And they wonder why there's accidents. It's because of idiots like that bloke in the Volvo there. I got a load of stuff right on my arse. I can't suddenly hit the brakes. So we've got to keep an eye on him because he's clearly not the full shilling. Everything's moving, so probably up by the roundabout here. Mind you, there's another favourite junction, isn't there, where there's generally accidents. This is where the scaffold lorry driver lost his life. And there's accidents on a weekly basis at this same junction. And it's all because of people like him, where they don't build up speed when they come down the slip road and then just grind to a halt. So and they can't filter in, and then make a rash decision and go for it, and that's when they get hit. Back up to operating speed again. Slow.
After 1.2 miles, keep right. Slow traffic on A34, E05. Traffic jam ahead between B4027 Isle Grove and Oxford Road. 6 minutes delay.
So we've got about an hour 52 of drive time left. Should be alright, no problem, should be no problem at all.
After half a mile, keep right.
So, behind me and attempting to overtake us is a wide load. Really? I don't quite...
Slow traffic on A34, E05. Traffic jam ahead between 1260 Freeway and Oxford Road. 8 minutes delay.
So he's not allowing anyone to overtake him, but he can overtake. Is there some logic behind that I don't know about? He's allowed them to overtake now, but he was. Bizarre. Okay. Right into a hole. Right, I shall put you on in a bit. Hopefully we'll be out of trouble. Speak to you later. Hello. Time now is 4 o'clock. Bang on 4 o'clock. And I think I was only saying this morning, it's not very often I come this way to get on the A43 to get onto the M1. I normally come off at the last roundabout and head up the A5. But because I'm going to the red line, I've decided to come this way. And And the reason I don't like this, well, the roadworks may have gone by now. I don't think they have, but the slip road isn't that truck friendly, which is why I normally go the other way. And it cuts out the roadworks on the M1, which either could be here or may not be here. They might have finished them by now, because I haven't been down here for a while, so we'll find out in a minute or two. So 9 hours and 9 minutes of driving so far today. Earned me money. Still haven't decided what I'm having for my tea. Should be getting in there about 4:15, which is fine. And I need to leave about, well, I need to leave at 5 o'clock, so get to where I want to be for 6. First thrusters on. Off.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit towards Birmingham, then keep left.
On the slow side, this lad. Oh, he's going round there, that's alright. He's not going my way. Okay, let's have a look, see what the roadworks are like.
After 600 feet, keep left, then take the middle way.
We just got up one junction.
Keep left, then take the middle way.
Never stopped in these services here. But if you know, if you can get to there, you can get to the red line, unless you're really pushing it. Stay there, my son. Oh. Oh! Still the shitty run into the it's a very short slipway there, but the roadworks are completed by the looks of it, which is, that's good, that's good. Still go the other way, to be honest with you. The slip road's very very short. You could easily get yourself into a bit of bother there, you know, you build your speed up, come on, and then you've got nowhere to go. There's a slip road, not even like there's a hard shoulder you can get onto, I don't think, was there? No point in overtaking. Come off in a couple of miles. 2 miles, just under. Straight to the red line. Degrees 1606.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 16 of 1500 towards Daventry.
I think she makes the road numbers up. Oh, he's shoving him along, look. Going for it. Used to be able to see the red line. I've parked in here before and looked out across here. Can't do it now. Factory units all over the place. What are you doing? He's had a blowout. Wow.
After half a mile, take the exit 16 of 1500
that could have been fun.
towards Daventry, then look right on the roundabout and take the third exit towards Northampton.
Front right blowout he had. Well, the one that just deflated, it hadn't blown.
Take the exit 16, then look right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Thankfully, the bloke behind me managed to stop. And I managed to stop as well. That's why you need to leave a bit of a gap.
After a quarter of a mile, look right on the roundabout and take the third exit of 1500 towards Northampton.
Are you forgetting where you were going there?
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Oh, see, this guy's going in. He's left me a bit of room now. But he hadn't. I think he'd seen what the other truck had done. There just didn't room for two vehicles, a truck and a car, to get through around there. Okay, into the red
Take
line.
the exit of 1500 with the road.
Cheeky. Don't know if you saw that little Volvo Amazon going around there. Lovely little thing. Let's have a look. Space. Plenty of room by the looks of it. We'll be alright. Oh, they painted all the double yellows all around those units now. They used to park down there quite willy-nilly. Willy-nilly? I've used that for a while. Right, let's go over. Loads of room. Wonder where they're going to put me now. Oh, they've got a truck wash as well, look. I don't know where that container truck went. Couldn't have been that far ahead of me, surely. in.
You have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Here's our man down here. Let's see if I get a tap on the door. Last time I was in here I got a tap on the door from the security guard. Let's see. Alright boss, 5 o'clock please my friend, 5 o'clock, just following them. Cheers mate. Can't see any of ours here. Where are we going to go? Alright boss, 5 o'clock please mate.
5 o'clock, yeah.
5 o'clock.
Yes. You go charge in the car, that's what's on it. 2 o'clock, that's what's on it. Yes, coming.
Follow the boy on the bike. In there. Okay. Right, let's go for the Christ alive, I don't know how deep that in there. Let's get myself a bit straighter. I don't think I've made it any easier for myself actually, to be totally honest with you. I think I've made myself see what it looks like. Oh no, mirrors are deceiving. Right, we're in. 16:16, 9 hours 23, and I can get in and out. I'm not sat in a puddle. Job's a good one. 9 hours 24 even. Well, so that's a 10-hour day. 89078, 89078, and the time is, well, will be 16:16, and we're here. This is it. Cracking view, eh? Best view in the house. Don't get a balcony or a sea view. We get pinned in by trucks on all sides. There you go, we're done. Finished. Speak to you tomorrow.